It's nice out. God, I love this time of year. Oh, man. Earlier this year, oh, hey. Just gonna tell a story about you.
I can go sit down.
It's totally up to you. I spent a good amount of, about five weeks earlier this year doing a bunch of travel, and I had this really interesting gig working for the U.S. State Department. And my job was basically to be a cultural diplomat. I don't know what they were thinking, but I got to go to Mongolia, China, and Ukraine and collaborate with local musicians in each of these countries. And essentially, it's a program that was originally designed by Louis Armstrong, and it's using music as a way of creating some bridges instead of walls right now. It's just this absolutely incredible program. And at that time, I had recently engaged. I was recently engaged to Sophie, and I was. Yeah. And so I had just kind of, the word fiance was just sort of trickling into my vocabulary. And when I was in China, I was missing her dearly, so I was saying fiance a lot. And I'm traveling through Beijing on this bus, and there's this, probably a congregation of 10, 15 people that we're all traveling with. And I'm telling this story about my fiance, and this Chinese person who I've been traveling with for 10 days or so, he looks at me and he goes, "So what is this word you keep using? What does this fiance mean?" And I said, "Well, it's the name of the person I'm getting married to." And then almost immediately, this other Chinese woman from the front seat of the bus turns around and says, "Oh my God, you're getting married to Beyonce?" Even better. We have since tied the knot, and still burns.
So you're Jay-Z now?
Just like Jay-Z. I'm just like Jay-Z. But about 2-3 years ago, you inherited this 1925 Steinway piano, which was coincidentally the same week that I knew I was going to marry her. It's an amazing instrument. It really is. And I'm a big believer that instruments, pianos more than any other instrument, in my opinion, is sort of constructed it's more like a dream catcher than anything else. And I think that they sort of come into an environment holding stories and songs inside of them. And this song came one morning shortly after that piano was settling into our apartment. This is called Too Much Water. I don't want you to slow down. I don't want you to change. I just thought you should know I don't feel myself today. I don't think it's the snow now. I don't think it's the freezing rain. Maybe a little of both, okay. I've always been this way. I hate to admit it, I think I could use your help. Someone to talk to who won't talk about themselves. Boat that takes on too much water. time it's pulling me under. I thought of leaving the house, the dishes stuck in the sink. What a danger it is when one has too much time to think. Too much time. I hate to admit it, I think I could use your help. Someone to talk to who won't talk about themselves. My heart isn't bold. It takes on too much water. This time it's pulling me under. It's time for me to change the weather. I've done it before. As the sunlight for more. I hate to admit it, I think I could use your help. Someone to talk to who won't talk about themselves. My heart isn't bold. It takes on too much water. This time it's pulling me under.